2 years, because we wanted to go 2 years in a row. 2 or 3 years ago.
So my name, again, is Joseph Rogan Nordstrom. I own the Kickapoo Valley, I co-own the Kickapoo Valley Ranch Guest Cabins, and now Cowboy David's Cookies and Cakes. And if that doesn't fill my plate enough, as it were, see what I did there? Plate, cake, okay. I come to you today from the interior design industry. I spent my whole life before moving up here in the interior design industry. I'm a Wisconsin registered interior designer and spent my whole life in retail. But I also do consulting, which is kind of where this all comes from today. Trying to share a little bit of my craziness with you and how you can glean maybe a thing or two on how to be awesome, 5-star awesome as well. The reason I kind of tag that little 5-star superstar perspective is that we at the ranch are blessed by being the highest rated lodging facility on TripAdvisor in the entire Midwest. Now, if we had 3 reviews, not necessarily a hard thing to do. If you do something kind of good, 3 people say you're awesome. There's a lot of places that are really great, but we've been just so blessed by so many people telling the world that we are the greatest place out there. God bless them. And there are lots of lodging folks in the room as well, so I by no means discount anything that they do because I think they do it better. But people have shared on TripAdvisor that they think we're just incredible, and nobody has anything bad to say. So we must be doing something right. And that's where all of this comes from today. So 5 quick tips on how you can be a 5-star superstar as well. Because I really believe that we all have it within us. If you run a store, if you have a lodging facility, if you work in a bank, if you are in a restaurant, there are little things that we can do to be better and more awesome if we sometimes just slow down, look at what we're doing, tweak a few things. And that's, again, really where this comes from today. And the first one of those tips, the first thing, is to understand the importance of stop. A very good example of that comes from my day yesterday. So, for those that know me and are connected on Facebook or talk to me on the phone, like some of you do, know that Cowboy David from Cowboy David's Cookies and Cakes, our baking studio, has had the crud that's been going around for 12 days. I not only have had to be Cowboy Joe, but I've also had to be Cowboy David. Not my thing. I'm not a baker. I've had to be. Because if you've got orders coming, you've got to get those orders out. Or if I've got to make cookies for the cabins, I've got to make sure that they're ready to go. So I've had to be him as well. So yesterday, understanding the power of stop. Stop, 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 stop. I often will refer to it that way. Stop, 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 stop. So yesterday I had my calendar. This is all the stuff I have to do. Yesterday afternoon, there's 3 things. They're not going to get done. And towards 5 o'clock, I guess there's maybe 2 things I'm just not going to get done. I had to stop. I had to stop kind of the vicious cycle that I was on. I could have stayed up till midnight. There's not enough coffee to have helped me survive today had I been up till midnight last night working in the baking studio. So I had to stop. And one of the things that I had to do was finish a slideshow presentation, PowerPoint presentation, so you had pretty pictures to see on the. And really it would have been my 5 points, maybe a couple pictures. They're just a few words. So the power of stop. Sometimes when we're doing our thing, we're in our store, we're in our restaurant, we're working in our lodging facility or at our Chamber of Commerce. and things are kind of crazy, or a customer comes to you and has a problem, and we can easily get caught up in that whirlwind of insanity, that kind of, I've got to get all this stuff done. I've got this direction that I believe that I'm on, this trajectory that I'm on, this business that I believe that I'm supposed to be. Another good example is the ranch itself. In 2003, we opened 8 cabins. We also had a horseback riding, and we had a gift shop. We came to Western Wisconsin. The other owner, David, is from here. But we came here, kind of moved back here, to be this thing that we thought we were supposed to be. And it's amazing that today, because we learned the power of stop, that we were able to realize that we were supposed to be something different. I'm not saying that we weren't the most awesome, incredible, wonderful horseback riding place or great gift shop or whatever. But today, I think we're even better. I know that we have greater connections with more people today than we did back then. We were a little bit of an island unto ourselves. We were a great lodging. We had a great gift shop. People came and spent money in our little store. They would go out into the community and eat in some of the places. But that's kind of it. We really weren't helping people get into the community as much as we are today. I think we're way better. A lot of people tell us we are. And they certainly are glad that we also now have the baking studio. So the power of stop. Sometimes just stopping what we're doing, especially if it's in the middle of kind of an insanity situation, chaos. Stop. Take a breath. Look at what's going on. And sometimes you can find that maybe there's a different way to do it that might tell you that you need to be doing things completely different. We are not who we expected we were going to be, and I think we're even, as I said, I think we're way better today. It moves us on to quickly point number 2. Analyze, analyze, analyze. And maybe as a subtitle for number 2, research, research, research. What I mean by that is craziness is going on. Business is going on. We sometimes get caught up in the cycle of how we do things. We do things the same way. We did it last year. We're doing it the same way next year. Our prices are going to be the same. Slow down. Analyze what you're doing. How often have you eaten in your own restaurant, shopped in your own store, stayed in your own accommodations? Sometimes people might say something to you like, "Oh, that bed was, I like that bed. You know, it was nice." What are they really saying to you? So when's the last time you actually analyzed the business that you're putting out there? The face that you're putting forward to the guests out there, the people that are coming into your chamber. What does your space look like? When's the last time you really looked at all of the details? And if you can't do it, like if you have a restaurant or a hotel, some people think, well, I can't eat in my restaurant because my staff is going to give me 5-star service. They're going to be the best that they can be. If you can't do it yourself, then have someone else do it. Have your Aunt Martha's sister's brother come and stay at your hotel one night. Give them the cash, have them stay there, have an authentic experience, analyze it, and then look at every detail. Have them bring the blue light and look at the comforter and the remote and the light switches. You'd be surprised. And then research. Research, research, research. Analyze, analyze, analyze. Look at your business. Bring in people to help you look at your business. Consultants can be amazing. And research. I believe that there's nothing original except that which comes from pure genius. I would love to say that the way we do our business and our recipes are all, we came up with this brilliant thing all on our own. We've tweaked them, but some of the stuff that we do are things that we find. How often, when we wanted to ship our cookies, we had to figure out what was the best way to ship cookies? Order cookies. We ordered cookies. We ordered tins and boxes, and we ordered 2 dozen, and we ordered 6, and we ordered a case, and we saw the way people did it. We researched. The internet, the fact that we have the internet available to us And if you don't have really strong, powerful internet, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's the most amazing tool to help you be better at what you do, because you can glean from what other people have done before you. I'm not saying steal from them. I don't want to be Mike's place. Mike's place is so awesome. Why do I want to be his thing? Marie, I don't want to be their thing. I want to be my thing. I might tweak something from one of the things that they do. Oh, I like that idea. Maybe we can, so research. Number 3, clarity is crucial. Clarity is crucial. How many times have you been driving down the street and you look up at the billboard, or you're watching television and you see the commercial, or you go into a place and you have no idea what it is that they're trying to sell you? Billboards are a perfect example. You're driving by at 1,000 miles a minute, and there's all these crazy words, and you can't even read them because there's too many words on their big giant billboard. What? Look, clarity. What is your place? What are the authentic, pure words that describe who you are and what you want to be? I use us. The finest accommodations, the most breathtaking setting, your sanctuary awaits. That says so much. Even just the your sanctuary awaits. We'll talk about that quick. I'm not saying that we don't have kids and families that come and stay here, but we're promoting something that, if you really understand what that word means, it's really quite clear. There's no playground, there's no swimming pool, there's not people running around all over the place, and it's quiet and peaceful and joyful, and families come, but not ones that are looking for the swimming pool or the water park. That's another place. Clarity is crucial. He said 2 minutes. 15 minutes goes fast. Number 4, mediocrity is not the new exceptional. I read TripAdvisor all the time. I go into stores all the time. The clerk in the store who's kind of a jerk, they're kind of jerky. The stores that are kind of mediocre are not exceptional. I believe we can all be exceptional. I believe that. If we are exceptional, then we will be exceptional. If we believe it, then we will be it. I mean, it's kind of the, if you build it, they will come. If you really focus on being awesome, if you look at ways to be awesome, then you can have that in your world. So I don't think that mediocre is exceptional. And you'll often see on TripAdvisor, you'll read reviews for places that say, oh, this place was so spectacular, and you see that there's so many reasons why it wasn't. He's calling time, so the last thing I'm going to share with you is number 5. Promise the moon, but deliver the stars. Promise the moon, but deliver the stars. From the beginning, we decided we were going to be the best, the most awesome, the most incredible. And it's amazing to me how many times people come and stay at our place or have a piece of our cake and tell us, this is the most incredible thing that I've ever had. This is the most incredible place. I saw your pictures on your website, and I believed it, but I didn't believe it. And now I see that it's even better than I expected. And they thank us. And then they share that story with other people on Yelp and Google and TripAdvisor. So understand the power of stop. Analyze, analyze, analyze. Be clear. What's your message? Mediocre is not exceptional. Mediocre is mediocre. Promise the moon and deliver the stars. So thanks. I wish it were longer. Thanks.